Yo. What's good, y'all? We got Halloween is getting a reboot. Reboot, y'all, man. Michael Myers is back. But yeah though, like it up, sub, hit the bell if you're new. And yeah though, man, let's see what's going on with this reboot, man. Let's see what's going on with Halloween reboot. Let's go ahead and see. Like it up, sub.
My friends, is it even the Halloween season if we're not talking Michael Myers? And boy, do we got juicy stuff to discuss. What we're going to be discussing here today, guys, is we just got a report that lets us know the future for the Halloween franchise and Michael Myers is moving strong. These are the baby steps that will lead us into a new Halloween timeline, because you know we get one every other year. I'm going to be diving into all the details here.
They gonna switch it up this time?
What could be next?
Probably is.
Myers, but I don't want
They
to
gotta
just
switch
be
it
about
up.
my opinion, okay? This is the Spooky Mama season, and I want you to share your spooky thoughts on what you would hope for the future to Michael Myers to be. But okay, diving into it here, today we got a report from Bloody Disgusting, my go-to movie news source for horror stuff, where they came out with an article titled The Future of Halloween. Miramax currently shopping the rights for the film and TV.
Oh shit! So it ain't gonna be Blumhouse, it's gonna be Miramax. Oh, that's I don't know what that is, but yeah.
In the article, they detail what they've been hearing from their sources, saying, from what we understand, there is a massive bidding war going on right now, with several different parties interested in vying for the chance to bring Michael Myers back to life. Bloody Disgusting.
Oh shit! Okay, how long?
Also indicated that Miramax is open to both film and television projects and are currently taking offers from studios and streamers alike. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I actually heard this news a couple weeks ago, and I was planning for it to be my first video on October 1st to start the spooky season right, because it's not Halloween unless you hear this banger.
There's nothing more than you
funny as hell.
making your thing happen. Doing business on your
I first heard about this information from Scooper Cinestealth, and so it's really cool to see Bloody Disgusting back it up with their own sources, because they're also a very reliable website. So this is what we've got going on, and this is happening to a lot of horror characters currently. I made a video just a couple weeks ago talking about how the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise is in the exact same situation. The rights for the franchise are currently being shopped around to different studios. We don't know exactly who's gonna win the rights to Nightmare on Elm Street, but now we know that Michael Myers is in a similar situation. So how did this happen? Previously, they were with Universal and Blumhouse. That's the last three movies that we got, and we knew that they only had a 3-picture deal, and from there,
and the deal got broken. Not broken, but they done with them. You know what I mean? Deal done.
Up to Malika Cod, the rights owner, and Miramax on whether they'd re-up that contract or go shopping somewhere else. And well, we got those 3 Blumhouse movies, and however you feel about them, I understand the last 2 movies.
I mean, I like them. Personally, I like them. They was cool though. That was cool though. I ain't gonna lie, that was
exactly
cool.
Up to par for a lot of fans, so we just consider that series a complete failure. I don't feel that way. While it definitely has its downfalls, I think it is one of the coolest versions of Michael Myers to ever hit the big screen. And even with some of the bad things that happened in that trilogy, we as Michael Myers fans are kind of used to that. We've had some really bad sequels in the past. I don't think the Blumhouse series is as bad as some people make it out to be. Whatever the case, it's just interesting to know that they didn't re-up the contract.
Yeah, they like, nah.
Blumhouse made buckets of money with
they did. They made some money out of that motherfucker.
Michael Myers. They made those films cheapity cheap, and they were cranking out profit, baby. I kind of expected Blumhouse to keep the rights to Michael Myers, and then
that's what I thought too. If they making money, you know what I'm saying? A lot of companies like money, so I'm thinking like, okay, they might re-up, but they said, nah, I don't know. They said we good on that.
Some sort of continuation, whether it was them rebooting it, maybe doing something different, diving into maybe the Halloween 3 season of the Witch World. But no, Blumhouse is gone, and it's time for a new king to step in them Halloween shoes. Bringing me to an article by One Take News, another very reliable outlet that's gotten a lot of information right. They add some more details about what they've heard is going on behind the scenes. One Take News here adds, about a year ago, sources told One Take News that one of, if not the top priority For the franchise, producer Malik Akkad was a television show set in the same universe as Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. The series would be 6 episodes long. While unconfirmed, we were told at this time, we've heard this news first, this series would likely not be associated with Blumhouse. In fact, further details in this article mention that Paramount are the ones really interested in this TV show
Paramount
with Halloween 3 Season of the Witch.
Interesting.
And diving into this Halloween 3 Season of the Witch TV idea before we get back to Michael Myers, that is one way to go with it. Season of the Witch has always been an intriguing film in the Halloween franchise because it was that one-off sequel that was supposed to start the anthology route that John Carpenter and Deborah Hill originally planned for the series. They wanted every Halloween film to be its own self-contained spooky story with just a Halloween aesthetic. But Paramount here being the interested party, I feel like they are the likely studio to nab up the Michael Myers rights. In the article, they even state here that Paramount is extremely interested in the property and is prepared to outbid whoever stands.
Oh, they trying to okay, so they the ones that got the big bad. They like, hey, we gonna got that. They don't care how much money they gonna get. They want like mine. They're gonna say I'll bid that motherfucker.
Wait, this makes a lot of sense to me because only a couple of months ago we heard Paramount is making big moves in the horror genre. They've had some really big wins.
Oh yeah, I heard about that shit too. I heard about that.
Hands the past couple of years with the Quiet Place franchise, the Scream films. They just had Smile, and now are making a sequel. Things are going so good for Paramount. They were like, you know what? Let's create an entire horror division. Let's do our own Blumhouse. And they put former DCU head Walter Hamada in charge of that horror division, and we'll start to see them crank out a bunch more horror movies in the coming years. And what better way to kick off your own personalized horror division than to have the Mac Daddy King of horror himself, Michael Myers. That would be a big win for Paramount, so I can see why they're trying to bid all their money,
Michael Myers like top dog
dollars on it. I mean, they're having huge success with Scream, and that would put Ghostface and, you know, Michael Myers under the same roof. Crossover time, baby. Probably not gonna happen, but it's nice to have that fantasy. So I think don't be surprised if in the coming months we hear Paramount won this bidding war and they're the ones that are gonna be making the new reboot, because they'll make that Halloween 3 Season of the Witch TV show for their streaming service, Paramount Plus, but they're still gonna want to give Michael Myers his own movie. There's no way they don't do that. But let's say Paramount for some reason doesn't win, you know, who else is up for grabs? You know, Lionsgate is definitely a contender in there. A24 is a name that keeps getting brought up.
A24, they good too. I be hearing about them. I ain't even watching them like that. I don't watch them like that, but I be hearing they be good with some movies.
By horror fans, and look.
A homescape's all my own. It's fun. Have you tried playing it?
I have. Ooh, I'm gonna get some heat and flack for this in the comments, so bring it on. I don't know if A24 is the right studio for Michael Myers in the Halloween franchise. Now, don't get me wrong.
A24 got some lot of Halloween shit. I ain't gonna lie.
A24 has made some banger of horror films, but I've also been very vocal on here. That's
they made Miss Summer. A24 made Miss Summer. I ain't not know that. That was a good ass movie right there. That was a good movie, no cap.
Sometimes an A24 horror movie just isn't.
I heard Talk to Me was good too. They made a part 2. Well, about to make a part 2. I heard that. I heard a lot of shit about that on internet, Twitter, all type of shit, TikTok, all wherever you search is there. But I ain't gonna make this movie though. That's fine. Miss Summer. Miss Summer 5.
Metaphorical route they sometimes try to go with their stories isn't my cup of tea. I'm glad if you enjoy that. But to me, that's not what I think the Halloween and Michael Myers franchise is, you know. What I'm about to say, I mean it in the nicest way possible. Michael Myers and the Halloween franchise are the McDonald's of the horror world. It's just a dude with a knife wearing a mask going out to kill some people. Simple, fast, easy, consumable. You add A24 in there, it's gonna be a very different kind of Halloween movie. In fact, if I'm being honest with you, I feel like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is the closest to an A24 Michael Myers movie as you would get. If you're a fan of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, because I know there are fans of that, that's what you're gonna get. It'd be a heavy character study on trauma with all this metaphor, symbolism. We're gonna get so much white horse imagery in these A24 Michael Myers movies. I even think back to like Halloween Kills, and the part of the movie that people hate the most is the whole hospital scene with that one asylum patient that gets mistaken for Michael Myers and jumps out the window. That was all elevated commentary about, you know, mob mentality, fearing the unknown and attacking before thinking, stuff like that. People hate it. They just wanted to see some good kills. You're gonna get much more of that. So I don't know. The people who say an A24 Michael Myers movie, it would rock. Don't
they do. That A24 they might step in that motherfucker.
Get me wrong.
They might go crazy in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd watch it and I'd be open to it, and I would hope I'd come out of that movie going, I was dead stupid for down A24. But Michael Myers is not Hereditary. It's not Talk to Me or The Witch. These are completely different genres for Michael Myers. I don't think people would love it the way they'd hope for. But hey, you know, that's the point of a reboot. It's doing something fresh and not just repeating what's happened before. Maybe it's exactly what Michael needs. Jumping off from like talking about which studios could get it to seeing some of the common ideas fans are having, because timeline has to begin. Michael Myers was shredded up in the last timeline. No way they're jumping back off from the Blumhouse standpoint. All those fan theories you have about Corey planting his seed in Allison and her having the next Michael Myers baby, we're not gonna see that story. In fact, I don't think this next reboot is gonna pick
I'm not saying reboot. When they mean reboot, they mean the whole thing starts over.
Up from any time.
They ain't going right
back. I would have
back.
loved a story about, you know, Daniel Harris's character, Jamie Lloyd. They're not going to jump off the Halloween 4 standpoint. They're not going to take us back to the Resurrection timeline. In fact, I don't even think they should bring back the Laurie Strode character. The whole point of a reboot and starting fresh
start fresh, fact,
is also to do what hasn't been done before.
Fact.
Rob Zombie already did the remake route. We've done the remake stuff. Don't remake John Carpenter's original Halloween. Instead, just tell a fresh, brand new story. Have Michael Myers the shape as we know and love him, but add a whole new mythology and characters attached to him. I've also seen some people say, you know what, forget Michael Myers. Go back to the anthology series. Make every Halloween film a new story. And look, I'm not against that. That sounds awesome. I love anthology movies. But Halloween now is just Michael Myers' franchise. As awesome as it would be to get that, I just feel like you need to do it as its own separate thing. The whole point the studios are spending millions on these rights is for the boy in the white mask. So honestly, I'm very excited. I'm curious what the potential is for Michael Myers, because seriously, anything can happen in this new series. We don't know what they're headed for, what their goal is, what they'll decide to do, and that makes it fun for me. I don't get the people that complain and go, oh, let it die, let it go. Even if this is crap, I can't wait for the next reboot. That's just the life of a horror fan. You get a million sequels, and out of those million, you're at least gonna have 5 really awesome movies, and to me, that's worth it. But this way, I throw it off to you guys. You see, Michael Myers is coming back. What studio would you like to get him? What route, story-wise, would you like them to go? Anything and everything, be sure and like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, 3C Films, or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
But yeah though, man, let me know what y'all think. Who's gonna be the producer, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever, the studio gonna have Michael Myers. Let me know in the comment down below. But yeah though, man, like it is sub. Let me know what y'all think about this news, and yeah, peace.